So in this screencast, I'm going to show you guys the difference between non-Newtonian fluid and a Newtonian fluid and what viscosity is. So here we have two different things, water and honey. As you know, honey is has a very thick consistency. When you pour it into a glass, like what I'm doing right now, you can see it flows very slowly. Shows that its viscosity is very slow because it flows very slow. Viscosity is the rate at which a fluid flows. So if the honey has a low viscosity, then it will flow slowly. But with water, if you take the water and pour it into a cup, it has a very high viscosity, so it flows very fast. The difference between these two liquids is that yes, they have a different viscosity, but water is a Newtonian fluid and honey is a non-Newtonian fluid. The reason is because a Newtonian fluid has a measurable viscosity, which means its viscosity will always be the same no matter if it's hot or cold. But with honey, this is cold honey, so it's going to flow very slowly. But if it was hot honey, then it would flow a lot smoother. So its viscosity would be deemed unmeasurable because it could be different every time. Another example would be oobleck. Oobleck, if you apply any sort of pressure to it, like if I was to punch it, it would harden up and become like a solid. But it's not. It's a non-Newtonian fluid because its viscosity is unmeasurable. But just like with honey, if you stick your finger in it, your finger on it will flow, but if you put pressure on it, your finger won't flow very fast. Water, either way, your finger will sink. Same thing. And your finger will sink either way. So, the difference between a non-Newtonian fluid and a Newtonian fluid is that a non-Newtonian fluid has an unmeasurable viscosity, and its viscosity can change depending on how the substance changes. So if the substance has pressure applied, like with oobleck, it will become hard and the viscosity will change. And with honey, if heat is added to it, the viscosity will increase because the honey will start to get hot and it will flow a lot smoother and a lot quicker than it is now. But a Newtonian fluid will always have the same viscosity, no matter how fast or slow or how cold or hot the liquid is, as long as it stays a liquid. Like, see? No matter which way, it's still staying the same. I can put it in the microwave for an hour, well maybe not an hour, but a minute, and it would still be a liquid, and its viscosity will still stay the same.